Good morning. Hopefully I've got that unmuted correctly. Great to see a beautiful morning outside. A lot of potential for the weather today. I haven't looked at the forecast, and that's supposed to go like that. Don't know what happened there. But anyway, that must be something in the buttons in the background. I like doing funny things sometimes. Now, what we've got today for that reading, oops, I'm just getting my little Apple pencil. I'm sitting a bit higher than I normally do today. I've actually gone and got my saddle seat from Meningi and brought that back. And I'm hoping the recording on this goes well without pixelation. I'm still watching there's a little triangle of the, how the bars go up and up as the quality is good or bad. With network connections, well, there's a similar thing that's in the background here that I can keep an eye on. So be aware that sometimes the quality does drop purely because the Wi-Fi signal or whatever it is, even though I'm hardwired, but I don't think I set that up properly, it's still telling me that I'm actually on my Wi-Fi, the modem. But that's okay. I'll swap this around now so that we can get our reading progressing. And that's doing this. And here we've got the 5 cards. I'm doing the 5 card spread. And this is the Lenormand deck. That one, that is the expanded edition. I really like this deck. It's just my favourite. And it is the one that I've mainly been working with since March as I started doing these live streams daily. It is the one I've been using most of the time. Every so often I'll break out and do something different. And once I've got everything consolidated here, I'll probably do the same again. So what we've got here is position 1 is work. Position 2 is the home environment. Position 3 is the unexpected. Position 4 is your responsibility, your role, and position 5 is the expected outcome. I know I had this one in this same position yesterday. So I'm trying to think, what message did I have come through yesterday? I can't remember. Probably did, but some of that stuff it doesn't always follow through that I remember what the actual outcomes are for these readings. I probably should, but I live my life. I don't live it according to what the cards are telling me. They're just the guidance. Remember that they are just a guidance. And what we've got here in the workspace, and I'll just go like that, it means I'm reaching, is a child. And the child is about doing things in childlike way, new creativity. I'm not sure whether that was a yesterday position as well. Things when they repeat like that, they are just a continuation of the general energy, the trend of what I'm meant to be doing, that type of thing. So it is with that relative, look at things with the fresh eyes of a childlike innocence, I think, and see if there's anything new that I need to be picking up on with that. I love the little stars in the background, like the moonbeams. It's just new ideas and things floating through. And it could even mean, not so much that I need to be sticking with looking at the bright, shiny objects, but sometimes those really nice, those sorts of ideas that do throw themselves at you do look like the bright, shiny object. And it might be that that's what I need to be following, one of those at some point, moving that in the home situation from the cloudy into the light. And I am feeling with the more that I'm actually progressing with what I'm doing in the move transition, that it is bringing me to the light. I'm feeling a lot lighter around it all now. So that's what that is now. The unexpected. Oh, now I've upset the actual angle. Oh, this is what you get sometimes. Right, what we've got here up here is the sun. Bright sunshine, beautiful energy with the sun, that more masculine-y type, get in and get it done type of an energy, something that you actually got some fire in the belly about. And that's what that's almost indicating to me, is having that fire in the belly, that sunshine, that that really fantastic warmth around what you're doing, that knowing that what's going to be, and it'll be unexpected. So there'll be a moment or something that happens where that is going to be evidenced for me. And we've got the scythe happening here. And this is in my role, my responsibility. It does still come to mind that literalness of its work. You've got to put your hand to the handle, and you actually got to decide to have anything happen. Otherwise, it's just a piece of steel and a wooden handle, or whatever handle it is. In general, they are wood. So honestly, it is meaning for me get my butt into gear basically and get some of that stuff done and happening. And this last one in that position, the rider, the message coming, and it's an important one, and get it done. I know what that is for my day-to-day, so that's fine. There's a form I've got to fill in for a appointment I've got later, and there's other stuff I need to do. So that message is to follow up on one I got on Friday, and I do know that one. So it's all, sometimes those things are obvious, sometimes they're less obvious to us as we're working through with these types of tools. But it really does come back to your heart center, come back to what your connection is in whichever way you need to. I do it by just going into closing my eyes, taking the deep breaths and centering at my heart center and listening. A lot of the time we don't spend that time to listen. So listen and receive. What is it that you're actually getting from these cards or the messages from your guides from anywhere that you tune in? So I hope that was helpful for you today. Spread the word around that I'm doing these on a daily basis, and for anyone that might be interested in having this sort of guidance. Also, there are booking links if you want a detailed assistance with an actual reading for yourself. I do have a booking link in the Ros Boundy page. If you want to have some hypnotherapy too, I mean, that's a bit deeper, different way of having some help. And there's other ways as well. I mean, there's certainly many things that I do. So just give us a hoy. And my task is I want to help people. So in whatever way I can. Now, I'll be back again tomorrow as far as about the 8 o'clock. I try to be on time, and also have the Tuesday's Intuitive Chat tomorrow with Leanne Winston. So, and that's the one where we do some readings. We just chat, and we do intersperse that a bit with some readings, or that's usually the last half hour or whatever. So tune in for tomorrow as well at the 10:30. Did I say 10 o'clock? I might have. 10:30. Okay, so click away on the buttons that you find, book in if you feel that you need to, and I'll see you tomorrow. Blessings for your day. Be the best person that you can be, and namaste. Now I've got to find the finish button again. There. Bye for now.